is he?
Looks like the control room door is open now? What? What? What was that? Why? Why was that the puzzle? Just to run around like an idiot.
Oh, there you go.
We normally control the power plant from this room, but all the computers are down. That's bad. Is there anything free I can steal? Someone's written on the board. Party tonight. Woman.
Tonight! We've got to move, no. Wow, we really are limousine.
Looks like we can jack in here. Okay, jack in. MegaMan, transmit. Wait! You want to delete your Navi? Jacking in now is suicide. If the power's out here, it's out on the net. That... Yes? Question mark? If you jack in now, your PET's battery will run out. And if your PET's battery runs out while you're in, the energy sent to your Navi is cut off completely. Your Navi won't be able to heal by itself. No, that's not until Battle Network 2. We're good for now. It's just a matter of time before you got deleted. You serious? What should I do? Lan, let's go. What are you saying, MegaMan? You might get deleted. All we have to do is defeat the World 3 Navi and jack out. No, it's too dangerous. Lan, if we don't go now, there's a chance that your mom and all the other people stuck in here will die. And I think you're a good enough operator to do it. Yeah, I don't want them to delete you. Jack in, MegaMan!
Yeah, for Mom and that other guy. You mean Dad? Yeah.
That guy who sometimes visits me around Christmas. MegaMan, they got some heavy protection on this thing. Can you get through? No problem, just give me a sec. There, got it.
The Hikari household is delightfully, I remember really liking this puzzle.
I'm fine. I've displayed the PET's remaining battery, top right. The battery runs low, I can't heal after battle. Let's get that World 3 Navi before the PET's battery dies. On to the network power generator. You can't see it, but there is a road. There are many invisible roads like this. This puzzle is a mixture of clever and super frustrating. To light the bulbs, you need to use batteries. You can get them from the battery keeper. So far, so good, right? Alright, just want you guys to keep that in mind. And of course, everything here is electric and mechanical themed. Probably could have guessed that, but yes. Oh.
These enemies are much more annoying in later games.
Oh, they're still pretty annoying here too, just...
Yeah, but they show up way earlier.
Also true. Raton D. You dirty Raton, you killed my brother. That's an old person reference.
You killed my brother, ready to die.
There are battery boxes near the light bulbs. Put the batteries in the connected boxes and pull the switch. Bulbs will light and show you the path. There are more boxes than batteries. Once you find out which boxes are connected, if your batteries run down, bring them back here. Battery A. So, the way this puzzle works is a little strange.
That's not strange. Yeah. It's you have a certain number of spaces for your battery, and you need to determine what space allows you to go where.
Be careful when talking to us programs. Some of us have already been altered by the World 3 and will attack you. If you come across an altered program, please delete it. It's a shame, but there's nothing we can do for them. I cannot save them with my uber-elite Haxor programming skills.
Dad, let me know.
What? I'm filled with deep and immeasurable sorrow, and my day is ruined.
I'll say.
You know what? Not straight.
I'll say you kind of deserve that one.
I got careless. It's my own fault. But I'll own that.
Oh boy, I think you actually have stronger chips.
I do. In fact, I've been using Recover 200s for the last scenario. Okay, so there are some simple rules for how everything in this puzzle works. You might notice, for instance, that battery top right only flashes when MegaMan is moving. If I have my feet still, that timer is not currently counting down. So I have time to think this through, because these batteries also have a special rule. When you have more than one, the batteries can never be directly adjacent to each other. Specifically in terms of the compass point's directions. They can be diagonal from one another, but they cannot be left, right, up, or down.
Yep.
So, basically every battery gives you 2 guesses. So, for the sake of this argument, I'm going to guess over here. Now, it says batteries remain 2. That's wrong. It's actually charges remaining. But, I'm going to go ahead and flip the switch. And nothing happened. So, turn power back off because we don't want to electrocute ourselves, and we're going to take the battery out. This time I'm going to try this middle one. And throw. And nothing. I have wasted my time. So, this battery is now dead.
Well, technically no, you haven't wasted your time. You know exactly where to put it now.
Yep. To light the bulbs, we use batteries. You can get them from the battery keeper.
And ordinarily, with this, as I recall, there's a guy, Mr. Prague, who will charge your batteries, usually right next to...
Usually directly right next to the puzzle, yes. Now, some of you might be going, Snek, that battery timer is going down awful fast. What are you going to do when that happens? Well, I'll let that be a surprise. I'll let that one work itself out, and you'll see.
MegaMan dies. He's just dead. Forever.
And that's it. That's how the series ends.
Yep.
Yeah, you run out of battery power, he gets deleted forever, and your save file is deleted. Recharging.
And Inafune just comes to your house and just goes wrong.
And then you get thrown on the ground, and that's it.
Man, I remember when that happened to me. It was a sad day.
Then you have to start your file
I'm
over
like,
again.
Mr. Inafune, what are you doing here? And he's like, wrong. Just throws me on the ground.
So, install the battery. And
I'm kind of surprised that you didn't use a save state.
oh no. No. I abuse save states in Iceman stage. I'm gonna hold out just a little before I start, brandishing them for the sake of this puzzle, because I want people at home to feel the tangible frustration that accompanies this. Is it the same frustration as Iceman? No. It isn't. And in many ways, I actually like this dungeon. The overall design is neat, the viruses are interesting and thematically appropriate to the area. There's a lot of really good ideas going on here. Well, it gets overwhelming...
And ElecMan is really easy to cheese.
Yeah, ElecMan himself is not difficult as bosses go. He's not a coward, he's not a junk layer, he doesn't have any really stupid gimmicks. He fights you pretty much straight head-to-head. Which is more than I can give a lot of the enemies in this game.
And he comes back.
That is true. In
Well, I
fact,
suppose it depends on what version of 6 you're playing.
that is also true.
Also, I saw what you were talking about the other day when you were talking about, whoa, what colors do you like? White or blue? I'm like, I see what you're saying.
They're really nice colors, and I don't think people stop to have that discussion often enough. I think when I finish this game, I'm going to put an official poll on the Twitter feed, just so that people can let their thoughts be known. I think that'd just be good timing as well. I'm not altered!
This is the only time we encounter these guys. It's unfortunate.
Especially as they actually drop a pretty powerful chip.
Zappering?
Yep. It's a melee ranged ability, but... Clink, clank. That's what his Cog sounds like when he hasn't had his coffee.
Is it now or later when the when that?
Oh, that's coming up. That's not too far off.
Okay. was about to say, it's like, there we go.
Yep.
Later games call it Zappering, though. But
And a different virus drops it. I forget which one. I think it's ultimately replaced with Magnet Punch from 3 going forward. Maybe 4, I forget.
The little rabbit guys.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
They're not particularly threatening viruses, but...
Yeah. You'll encounter them pretty early. I think like around the same phase you're still fighting Metars. Intruder alert! Intruder alert! I was hoping to get Zappering too, but no such luck. Not being able to see the floor makes it difficult sometimes. If you look carefully, there is sometimes a clue. He's not wrong. Several of the platforms are lined up to make it look like where there's a visible path. So now we're getting into some of those multi-battery puzzles I've been promising. Oh yeah, wind viruses. Wind is not technically an element until Battle Network 4, but I'm gonna let this guy go ahead and do his thing. Those just hurt you. Later games in the series, from I believe 2 going forward, will actually have those fan-type viruses push you around the field, with some drawing you to the front and some pushing you to the back.
Yeah, the entire thing being is that they're supposed to inconvenience you so other viruses can attack you. And yeah, the entire thing with that is that and they have situations like that where they'd have, like a zapper and then a fan. And the entire thing being is supposed to limit where you can go. It's not particularly fun, but, you know.
But at least it's more thoughtful than, it's a tornado. That hurts you a little bit when it touches you.
That's true.
I'm gonna guess here and here.
But say, hey, that's like Tengu Man's entire thing. That's all he's got going for him.
So, we're half right. Because now we get to go through the process of figuring out which half is right. See, my deck's not complete alphabet soup. I was able to pull 2 chips that time. And I still refuse to use the add function.
I'd say that would be, what, a third of your deck, if I remember right?
In Battle Network 1, you could actually have up to 15 chips available if you use add twice in a row. I'm gonna guess like this. So we're gonna see how right I am. Alright, we got it.
Nice.
Blind luck saves the day.
Yay. That's the best kind of luck.
That it is.
Hero Sword. Completely different from a Fire Sword.
That it is. Have you figured this out yet? The boxes which are connected to the light bulbs are never adjacent to each other. I know that because I played this game.
You know what adjacent is?
Yeah, funny enough, this is one of those weird writing quirks in the series, but Lan kind of gets dumber as the series goes on. Like, in the first couple of games, he's able to reasonably intuit a lot of things about the different puzzles he'll encounter. But, like, in Battle Network 4, 5, and 6, he actually says some really stupid things.
Because 4, 5, and 6 are really kind of stupid, too.
No, I mean, you're not wrong.
6 is one of the best games in the series, but holy crap, the soul weapon.
Yeah, I'll be using save states for when I get to that one. Let's see. Don't have a really great weapon.
Wacko Man!
Wacko Man! Like, okay, this is a thing. And it's in part because I really, really like Mega Man 8, but it's like, why not just call him Clown Man? He's a perfect ringer for Clown Man.
I'm Clown Man, or you can call me Handsome.
No, that's Aquaman. That's Aquaman.
who is also coming,
Yep.
as I recall.
He debuts in 4.
4 and 6, as I recall.
Yep. He's in 4, depending on which version you have. Now, 4 had a... not really random, but it's like... There were just certain pools of events that could queue under... depending on where you are in the story. And if you linked Blue Moon and Red Sun, you could make it so that all of those possible events could happen in any given playthrough. Cog and I actually did this. We actually had the cartridges for Blue Moon and Red Sun, respectively.
As I recall, you would trounce him. He would get very salty about it.
Due to a... I'll talk more about it when we're there, because it doesn't really make sense, as there's no similar mechanic this early in the series. There's some stuff in 4 that gets absolutely hilariously one-sided, and depending on...
it kind of has a morality system going on, and much like in many games, being good or bad is objectively better.
I have the path, why can't I find my way forward now?
I don't know.
I don't know if I'm going nuts. Yeah, being evil kind of objectively is terrible. Like, mechanically terrible, not just like, oh no, you're a bad guy. No, it's just like, it's...
You're a bad man. Wait, have you tried going down?
I have not. Let's try that.
Tried going to the right.
Let's give it a shot.
Hit them with a hammer. Good job. S. Yeah, go. Because it's right there. I see where you're supposed to go. It's to the upper right.
Yeah. I know there's some puzzles in this leg of the game that get really weirdly, like, picky about how you traverse. And there's even one that will force you to juggle the batteries from one section to another.
Yeah. But that's later on, as I recall.
It is. I don't think it's this early. Dynamite!
I don't think that chip comes back, as I recall.
I don't think it does. I think Searchman gets a similar ability, but it's not identical.
Yeah.
I know I'm close. I just gotta remember the exact path.
You know, speaking of Mega Man 8, he actually was really interesting because he had the two heads that would argue each other.
Yep. Okay, I think we're through the tangle of it now. Yay!
Oh, why?
You guys say you wanted more of this puzzle? Well, there's more of this puzzle.
I'm about to say, we're not out of the woods yet. Color Man!
Like, I get why they call him Color Man, since it's like the whole two-color theme, but it's like, just make him Clown Man. Problem solved.
Well, except there is actually a Clown Man that shows up later.
No. Actually, that's Circus Man you're thinking of. We do not have a Navi version of Clown Man. Think hard, we're setting a battery.
I was about to say, you'll notice certain recurring motifs in the series. Like, there's the fire guys, there's the water guys, there's the...
Yep, you'll always have your elemental navies, that's just a given, and in the latter part of the series, you'll also get the second elemental wheel, which will always have their representations too. Now, remember how I said I was going to save on using save states? Well, I'm going to start using them going forward, because, wow, look at this. It's literally a guessing game. So, I'm going to try a little something that looks like, I don't know, this-ish. Much more concerned about the guy with higher health, since I can literally this machine gun that guy.
Okay. So it homes for them,
But not for me. Not until Battle Network 2. Alright. Literally nothing happened, so that entire combination was wrong.
As I recall, it's the top center one, the far left one, then the bottom center one.
Alright, let's give that a try.
Or it could be another one. There's, as I recall,
There's a couple that use this kind of pattern. I mean, logistically, there's only so many places these things can actually go. Alright. So, we now know that one of those was correct, so I'm gonna guess this bottom one. I'm gonna try the left side. Wonder if I'm fast enough. Oh! Nice.
no games, characters.
Stop! Everyone who's like in our age range will be like, nostalgia.
I get that. And then everyone younger than us will go, what the heck are they talking about?
What are they going on about?
Pretty much.
I, grew up in a broom closet and wasn't allowed near this thing called the internet.
Hey. Why are you talking shit about my childhood?
I know I shouldn't just, randomly throw out your backstory there like that. That's very careless.
I was in a broom closet for 30. No, 2 of them.
Okay, so at least know these 2 corners are correct, so I can...
And then, after being in a broom closet, I ran out of Cheerios, so I had to get more Cheerios. There I am.
And that's how he met, Cog and me.
Yep.
Yay!
You guys have Cheerios? And they're like, no, but we do have anime. And it's like, oh, I like that too.
Tell me more of this anime, he said, stroking his stubbly chin wisely.
I don't remember. Did you blow up?
No, that's Flame Body. I actually thought it was my Snek Egg chip. I actually thought it was this one right here that I had, not the one that I actually used.
I guess you got Snek as it
I kind of did, yeah.
As I recall, that chip is a completely different thing in later games.
Yep. Alright.
Thanks, Snake Man. You completely changed that chip.
Well, I mean, to be fair, he has more rights to the name than they do. And then, we're going to get to the part where Snake Man and MegaMan swap bodies. I have to convince Roll to stop attacking me with her killer vacuum. Wait, I think I'm confused.
Yeah, you're confusing the Britney Spears cartoon, which admittedly was pretty insane. I remember watching that, and I remember the one bit where with the I remember the bit with the lab that just got up,
gets up and walks into the ocean.
But I never saw the one with the curse of the lion men, and it's like, and you were describing it to me. I'm like, okay, this cartoon is pretty freaking nuts, but it's not that nuts. No, you were spot on.
Right,
entirely spot on.
Never get adjacent.
Never adjacent. camera adjacent.
Yeah, that cartoon was so just delightfully bizarre.
Yep. Ooh, triple elite.
That was
Good
lucky.
job.
Pure dumb luck, but I'll take it.
Raton D, that's a good code, too.
Yeah, D is pretty flexible. I'm just gonna let that one stay. I'm not even gonna worry about it. You looking at me? You looking at me? Yeah, because all the kids playing Mega Man are gonna know a reference to that. It's a Taxi Driver, in case anyone was curious.
Yeah, a movie that's about as old as we are. I recall.
Ooh, Ring Zap 3, nice.
Nice.
Hi. You World 3 scum, take this!
Watcha!
Now, if you stop and consider the moral implications of what's happening here, this is genuinely upsetting.
Why, we're euthanizing people?
Yeah, basically.
They're not even people, they're Mr. Progs. They're just programs.
I will strike down upon thee with great vengeance and furious anger. Because every kid's gonna get a Pulp Fiction reference. Capcom had way too much fun with this leg of the game.
I was about to say, they start referencing ancient memes here in a bit, so...
Ancient? That was like a year before when this game came out.
Yeah, I guess so.
It wasn't all that old when this game was new, so... Really just kind of helps put everything into chronological perspective. You just think hard for setting a battery. Yeah, no I don't. These are the batteries I control. If they run out of power, I will recharge them.
Oh yes, it's a legendary hockey puck. Dangerous because of Canadian element. That's what, you know, makes Proto Man so powerful. He's Canadian element.
Don't you know?
Oh, did you go over that, by the way?
I didn't specifically mention it. I kind of made a passing reference to it, but like way back in the day when I was explaining the fact that Chaud's name is largely obfuscated, my good buddy here goes, "Oh, so he's Canadian," and it just kind of stuck. This weird, useless, meaningless headcanon that Chaud, for some reason, is Canadian?
Which he is not.
He absolutely is not.
You actually kind of sort of go to Canada, if I remember right.
It's more like Russia, but
Yeah.
like essentially you do, though.
All right. Oh, we already did that.
Yep. Yeah, Remove It, it's actually a really interesting chip, and this is actually the first run I ever put it to any use. Fresh batteries. By the way, that's not true. He actually has not given me anything. But if I do run out of batteries, he will be the one who restores them for me. Because I actually just remembered I need to get over here with a battery to spare in my hand. So I can't use all three of these. So, rewind time. And let's try that again. This is one of those parts where you have to be really, really particular. Close. So it's the two corners. And I have to keep the other one in order for the next leg of the puzzle to work. So I'm actually going to double back into this area.
Yep. Remember when he was talking earlier about, oh, I need to, you know, count my batteries? This is what he's talking about. It's a very goofy puzzle.
And again, I don't hate this puzzle. I just think it's a little aggressive that they coupled it with another recharging. Recharged. That time he actually did something. The problem with it is that you have two basic dungeon gimmicks, and you have to use them both. Like, you can't not utilize them. I'm just expediting this process because, oh my gosh.
Nothing happened. What you say?
Almost.
Oh, I saw your video, by the way.
Oh, the one that went live Monday?
Yeah. I told you should have done Strange Telephone like you.
Actually, I've had that script ready for like a month. No, way more than that. I probably had it written at the start of the summer. I just didn't get around to doing anything with it. I don't know why. I actually liked the script.
I can't really blame you on that. I mean, this is the first time I actually had my PC in almost 80 days, and my computer helpfully told me it's like everything was outdated.
No, I mean, that makes sense given the time frame.
So, you know, I can't really,
Is that the green light?
Yeah, it is.
It is, but it's not the one I need. So, that's great. Alright. So, I don't think I've tried this corner yet. I can edit this in post, worst case scenario.
I did appreciate your thing about late, if you know.
That was actually a fun meme to put together. I'm glad that came out as well as it did.
Bob, can we have Strider hear you? We have Strider hear you at home.
Strider hear you at home.
Oh, nothing happened. What you say?
Oh yeah, this actually happens if you try to take it while the power's on. It actually corrects you on proper electrical safety. I thought that was cute enough to be worthy of note.
It's important. Even if you're a computer program, don't be messing with electricity.
You know, it's such a weird element of the game, but at the same time, it's also very internally consistent.
Yeah, which is weird because, I mean, how would they, as computer programs, comprehend electricity? Because electricity is basically what keeps their entire system afloat, alive. This is not like Gelcast system where it's, you know, it's all based on bacteria or anything. This is all just regular computer electronics.
Yep. We're really just brute forcing it at this point, huh?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, process elimination says it has to be this.
A bulb is turned off. A path has revealed.
What the heck? So you only have So you have to get over here with one battery. Then you're supposed to, I believe, cross this bridge to the next leg, and then you actually double back in order to finish it. Because you can't complete that last bit without two batteries. I really hate you, Raton. I may hate lots of... I may hate lots of viruses, but you hold a special place of hatred just because you're irritating.
They're fast and they have a homing attack.
Yep. I mean, they can literally only turn the one time, but that one time's enough to make them super frustrating to deal with.
Oh, cop.
I'm positive you have to get over here using the blue and red, and then you cycle back around afterward. Unless I'm just completely misremembering how this is supposed to work. That's the worst part about it, is the save states aren't even saving me that much time. green and the center one is red. I don't even feel like dealing with it. Battle Network 1 was a hotbed of experimentation. They wanted to try different styles of game design and see what worked and what didn't. I mean, RPGs can have lots of different themes and gimmicks and motifs in their dungeons, so it follows perfectly that Battle Network can take those same elements from the classic Mega Man games and make them translate. Okay.
Gotta say, things get really crazy as the series goes on, like samurai dummies, robots that you have to fight.
Yep. Which you get to do at an isometric angle using a, compass point control pad.
Oh yes, Judge Tree.
The Judge Tree, yep.
Battle Network 6 was wild.
It really is. Okay, if red is in the center, then I can just immediately rule out those compass points.
Didn't they also have one where they had one where people were controlling the sea life or something, and so Ran would get attacked by...
Oh yeah, they were trying to control all the animals in the aquarium, and his friend was about to get eaten by an alligator. Battle Network is weird. Okay, this has to be it. Yes! I may be an idiot, but I'm an idiot with the proper solution this time.
Congratulations.
I can speed that last little leg up in post. It's fine. I probably won't, because I seem to enjoy spiting myself. Alright.
Back up. Oh, you're right. I shouldn't say that. I don't want you to get in trouble.
No, you used copyrighted song, but, Master, lots of people use the copyrighted songs. Yes, but we don't like you, because you aren't making us money.
Because you're not popular beauty tips person.
We have no idea what's actually mainstream popular. Welcome to the Tomodachi Bros. Enjoy your stay.
Because, yeah. I mean, yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't be a hipster if I enjoyed things that normal people enjoyed.
You could have just stayed there. I would have been a hipster if I enjoyed it.
Shut up. Shut it up, you.
It's true, though.
I mean, it is, but... Still, shut up. Zapping 2. I have a full set. Oh yeah, are you guys ready for this to get really annoying really fast? Because I know I am. Oh my, yes. Remember how I just found a way back and had to go get those other batteries? I have to do it again. Because they really, really liked this particular leg of the dungeon and really wanted to make sure that you got the full experience.
As I recall, we're actually relatively close to where...
we are almost done.
Is.
Yeah, we are actually almost finished. We are not far from the end, or a very interesting twist. You guys might remember I was complaining in the Iceman episodes about how essentially everything wrong in the Battle Network universe is essentially the wrongdoings of busybody bureaucrats who don't want to actually be arsed to work. Yeah, that comes up again.
We get attacked by the EPA. They're like, PETs spend too much electricity. Not really. That doesn't actually happen.
All right, Number Man.
Not a problem.
Number Man's one of the cooler original creations in the Battle Network universe, I'd say.
Yeah, like Colonel.
I said original. I said original.
What? Colonel isn't in the original game.
He's in Mega Man X4. It's literally Colonel from Mega Man X4. They have Iris and everything. So it's actually a good and compelling character this time.
Yeah, no, he is. Dare I say he actually is more compelling in this one than
He absolutely, yeah.
X4.
Colonel and Iris are way, way more interesting in this one. We'll get to them, don't you worry about that, everyone. But those who don't know what we're talking about, don't worry, it'll all come home to roost eventually.
About to say, what version of 5 are you gonna do?
I'm gonna leave that up to what the viewers want to see. I'm pretty much down for anything. I've played every version. Like, it's not like I'd be walking into anything that I'm not already familiar with.
What version of Battle Chip Challenge are you gonna play?
The good version, which is not playing Battle Chip Challenge.
Wow.
That game has really good music, but like everything else about that game sucks.
It has really good music and the sprites are really good. Not that I would know about that or anything.
No, of course not. Okay, I think we're almost out of this purgatory.
Not that I used ElecMan for a particular character, because I'm like, wow, you look really cool.
He's literally just some
And then-
dude, like, chilling out in the undernet, and he's just like, hey, you want to spar? That's cool.
And then Snek's like, and I'm like, hey, Snek, is this game any good? And he's like, oh,
The stories I could tell. Ah, MegaMan Battle Network. That is a name I have not heard in a long time.
easy, Obi-Wan Kenobi.
From a certain point of view, Nebula Gray did nothing wrong.
I don't know, guys. It's kind of hard.
I don't know what to do! Help! Send help, I'm lost! At this point, I just want to imagine that I would just be running through these invisible platforms, just screaming at the top of my lungs like a madman. I don't know, that's just kind of how I see it playing out. Oh, you stupid rabbit.
Mr. Frog Rabbit?
They kind of look like rabbits.
Uh-oh.
Well, this is getting a little bit close for my taste. I can already hear the sneering, like, people like, hey, look how far your alphabet soup deck has taken you, Snek. Don't you feel stupid? No, because I won.
Ow. Ow. Ow.
It's a little shock therapy to remind me how much I hate them. I'm afraid that I must ask you to delete me.
Okay.
Well, if you insist. I'd pretend that I'm doing this out of some kind of higher moral obligation, but we both know I just want the chips.
I remember you when you Let's Played these many moons ago, and you were complaining that the actual undernet would be akin to looking for gospel torrents.
This is a gospel torrent,
bootleg-
bug-free.
bootleg NetNavi, Navi cust parts and stuff like that.
I mean, it totally would be.
I'm not saying it wouldn't.
The internet is both amazing and nuanced, and at the same time, incredibly shallow and stupid. Almost through this.
Be a lot of aesthetic mods for your NetNavi, I'm just saying.
Yep.
You just went around in a giant circle.
Sure did. Alright, gotta go fast.
There, Amstray. Great orb.
Trying to remember what the riddle to this one is. Kind of drawing a blank. So I know it's just one of those invisible platform segments where the turn is like someplace unexpected. Yeah, that'll do.
I'm going to set you up the bomb. We get signal.
Main
Yeah,
screen
there's
turn
three.
on.
It's you. Hello, gentlemen. All your base are belong to us.
There we go. You've probably heard this several times. Remember, the great bosses will never be adjacent to each other.
Yay!
I'm only going to hear that mantra in my nightmares. Thanks.
This puzzle's actually pretty good. But you know what you need to do? In order to access the net, you jack into the radio.
Don't want to jack into the radio. I don't wanna. You can't make me.
Gotta jack into the radio, Snek.
No.
You gotta beat Raoul.
The only reason I have to beat Raoul is because I want to go see Miss Millions.
Actually, I think you have to do both of those things.
You do, actually. Neither of those are optional. Okay, there's the battery keeper. They all might have noticed a particular something is about to come home to roost. Just,
A Rocky. You know, if we're using another Capcom game.
No. You're about to see, though. Ah, come on. It's the best you got. I was hoping for a little bit more out of you, number man.
That's the best I can do, huh? Oh yeah, by the way, if you're standing where they're about to steal, it will hurt you.
It does 10 damage, but it will still stun you.
Some would argue that that's actually more annoying because of that.
Yeah, and they're not wrong. So you might notice that big battery over there is empty. You need to think hard for setting a battery. This device I control. A, B, C. So, now that's about to come home to roost. There it goes. The PET's battery. Man. MegaMan. Don't give up yet. I made this while you were fighting. It's a handheld generator. Press the B button to recharge. You can only recharge for 20 seconds. I'll count and you press the B button as much as you can. Thanks! I was born to get the gut style! And that's literally all it amounts to.
Is that if he had fingers, he'd be really good.
Lad, is that you? Thought the PET's battery died. MegaMan, I'm sorry. No sweat.
We're almost got it.
All's well that ends well, right, Tails? Ruiner of endings.